Living 5 minutes from Disney, we've eaten at some pretty good places, but Palo on Disney Cruise Line tops everything. Here's exactly what you need to know if you're considering booking it on your next Disney cruise and exactly how much it cost us. This adults-only restaurant is elevated, indulgent, and a true highlight of our cruise. It has become a tradition for us. While it can't be found on every Disney cruise ship, the theming and menu can differ. On the brand new Treasure back in May, you can find it in our playlist here. We made an entire video about our experience and how we got Wagyu for less than $40. On the Dream, Palo's dinner begins with a mushroom gnocchi as a palate cleanser. It was so creamy and flavorful, and then Tyler ordered a mojito martini. It had refreshing fresh mint on top and lime brightness of a mojito, but the smoothness of a martini. The famous bread service has garlic pizza bread, which is unlike traditional garlic bread because it has no cheese at all. It's just baked fresh and made with 00 flour, brushed with butter, and loaded with a ridiculous amount of roasted garlic. My absolute favorite dish on the entire menu is this soft potato gnocchi, and Tyler tried the agnolotti. The gnocchi is made fresh on board, again with that 00 flour, which literally gives it a whole different texture and flavor. We always top ours with freshly grated Parmesan cheese. My gnocchi came with roasted tomatoes, toasted pine nuts, basil pesto, and a Prosecco wine sauce that just tied everything together. I live for this dish, and it was the #1 thing I was looking forward to. Our server was raving about this agnolotti, and we were a little bit hesitant, but it really did surprise us in the best way. It's filled with butternut squash, buffalo mozzarella, and finished with sage brown butter and basil. Expected it to be a bit heavy, but instead it was silky and nutty from the brown butter and slightly sweet from the squash and incredibly well balanced. And don't let them take that plate away with you with the pesto gnocchi. It is the best thing for dipping that pizza bread into. For entrees, I chose the roasted free-range chicken. It's paired with lemon, thyme, baby vegetables, potatoes, and a Chianti thyme sauce. The chicken was so tender, it literally fell apart with a fork, and the sauce gave it a rich aromatic depth. This is a bit of a simple dish, but it always hits the right spot. Tyler is always a bit more adventurous than I am, and he got the Parmesan crusted rack of lamb and requested it to be cooked medium rare. The crust gave it a really nice crunch, while the lamb itself was tender and juicy and seasoned to perfection. We also shared a side order of mashed potatoes. It was probably our least favorite of the night, but it was still really creamy. We would recommend ordering the fried Yukon potatoes. We got those on the Treasure and liked those a lot more. It was almost time for dessert, and we ordered 2 of their souffles. They have a chocolate and an amaretto. Your server makes a well in the center and pours in the sauces right at the table, which is part of the show. The amaretto souffle is paired with espresso gelato, while the chocolate comes with vanilla bean gelato and a decadent chocolate sauce. To top off the entire meal, they bring a little alcohol spritz to cleanse your palate too. For 2 people, our dinner came to $160.48, which automatically included an 18% gratuity. We would highly recommend going a la carte. The $55 prefix doesn't include the standout dishes you don't want to miss. Trust me, this is the type of splurge you need to make when you're on a Disney cruise.